Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.
7 Mile Radio.
What up, Joe? It's Wednesday night. You already know what time it is. It's Truth Podcast in the building. What's up, everybody?
What's the deal?
It's Truth Podcast Wednesday nights. We don't handle nothing but the truth on this podcast. We have some special guests in the building, but we're going to get to that in a little while. We're going to go around the table, see how everybody doing. Tat,
What's the deal, my baby?
how your week been, my baby?
It's been awesome. As always, Mac, you already know I stay busy with family things and making sure I keep up with you as I can. It's been great. I have no complaints. Just tired of seeing so much sad stuff on the news and things that's going on in our city and, well, actually all over. Yeah, so I just want everybody to just stay prayed up and let's protect each other. You know, if we don't protect each other, you know what I'm saying, who will? You know, so the best we can, y'all, stay
Tat,
prayed
put
up.
these fingernails up on that camera. Real
Sure,
quick.
baby.
If y'all don't understand these fingernails, no, put it up on the
Put it
camera.
to the camera.
Okay.
Which camera she put
You
it
can do
up
it closer
to?
than that. Get
Is
them
that
all
the
the way
right one?
in there. Yep.
Look at these purple claws she got on her head, y'all. You need your back scratched? That's the person.
Yes, thank you, Mark. I love that.
She got purple claws, dog.
And also, because they say I'm violent, if you need somebody, you know what I'm saying, you walk up and just poke somebody in the eye and poke their eye out for something they did wrong to you.
We don't want to encourage violence with the youth on the podcast.
And have I already, and how I know they will stab somebody deep is, yes,
Hey,
I've stabbed myself so many
hey.
times, huh?
We have
Oh.
children.
Oh, I got
We
y'all
don't want to
back.
encourage violence.
I want to encourage them that y'all can't call nobody else, y'all call me. Somebody messing with y'all, call out.
Lord have mercy. Auntie Tat gonna do the job with them purple claws. Mark, how you doing this week, my
Oh
boy?
man, I'm grinding. You know me, keeping it busy, staying productive. What we got going on? A lot of stuff going on. I've been, teaching. You know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday to you.
Got 3 birthday cakes in the refrigerator. Still trying to scarf them all down. And
How much THC in them?
none.
That's why you ain't scarfed them down
That's probably
yet.
why I haven't.
They know to bring you an edible cake. What's wrong with
I don't know, man. It was my fault. I asked him to bring a regular lemon cake. Because the last time I had a birthday cake, it was like a lemon brick with like.
Oh no, not a brick.
You know that fondant that they get the Hostess lemon cake cupcakes. It was like that fondant on the lemon brick, and they wanted to charge me $200. I said, you know what? Somebody made me a good lemon cake this year.
Right,
Just give me one.
right.
So they came through.
For sure. My week been pretty good. Mark, can you put this flyer up for me real quick?
Absolutely. What's happening at the flyer? What is this flyer we
So
putting up?
this flyer is for the Barber Institute. We're going to be doing a little give back on the August 25th.
Yay.
We're going to be giving away 50 stuffed backpacks with supplies and
That's
little
right.
miscellaneous things. And we're also going to be giving away free haircuts from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. as long as the traffic is moving. We're going to have food, beverages, DJ, fun, bouncies, water slides, carnival games. Bring the kiddos out
Motivational
that
speaker.
need haircuts. Bring the kids out that need haircuts. Bring the kids with some swimwear so they can enjoy the water slide. And also, we will be featuring a motivational speaker somewhere between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. to come out and talk to the young people. He has an awesome story.
That's right.
I will reserve his name and all of that information for the day of. But definitely bring your kiddos
Yeah.
out, even if they're just getting a free haircut and a backpack, but just to have a little fun before school starts the next day.
That's right. Tag will be on the grill.
Tad's gonna be on the grill. We're not grilling steaks and shit, so this is a kid event. We're doing hot dogs, hamburgers, sausages, nachos, popcorn, chips,
Yeah.
beverages, the basics.
Yeah.
Just, it's gonna be hot and it's gonna be busy,
Awesome.
and we ain't got time to be doing no whole full-course meal. So,
Yeah, it's going to be
you
awesome.
want a steak, bring it. Tad will put it on the grill for you.
I sure will.
But other than that, my week has been wonderful. Tad, who do you have sitting next to you?
Oh my goodness. Might as well say my bonus child. I have one of my babies here. Pretty much people that's on my social media page are familiar with this kid here. It's my Veve, Nevaeh. Yay.
Yay!
It's my 14-year-old. I'm extremely excited and I'm happy that she's here with me. to talk about what's going on with our teenage girls. Cause shoot, let her talk to a lot of y'all, cause she would talk me to death. No, I'm extremely proud of my baby. She's been doing extremely well, and she's gonna give us a little insight on maybe some stuff that I don't know that she can help me out more to learn more about our teenage girls.
So before we get into the topic, Nevaeh, give us a little information. Name, age, grade, hobby, sports, interests, goals, anything you want to share real briefly.
I'm 14.
Speaking to the mic. Yep.
I'm 14. I cheer.
Okay.
I'm in ninth grade, and yeah.
What you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a nurse.
Yeah?
I want to be a nurse.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of schooling. You ready for that?
What makes you want to
Awesome.
be a nurse?
No, I just.
You like to help people?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, she does.
You're not squeamish when it comes to blood and stuff? Because that's one thing I know I couldn't do. I'm like, no, ma'am, no, sir. Somebody else going to have to handle and clean up the blood and draw the blood, put it in the tubes. You can do all that without no problem?
It don't bother me.
What's your other hobbies you like?
So you cheer. What else you do?
I like to cheer. I like to dance too. So.
So they incorporating a lot of dance into cheer now, aren't they?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Them little competitions be going down. Huh? All right.
Mac,
Yeah.
we got this other awesome teenager over there who I love. When I first met her, I was like, oh yeah, awesome, a little D-Mac. This is cool, real cool. Tell me who that is over there.
This is one of my students, Nasaya.
Yes.
She is again one of my barber students, but is also going to try to mentor her in this barber and life game as well. She's going to be kind of working with me in the shop,
Yay!
getting her cut on
Okay.
and getting some experience. And yeah, I'm going to let her tell you the rest about herself. We want to know how old you are, what grade you're going to, what you like to do. I want to hear about your championship, interests, and goals. Talk to us.
Alright, I'm 15, going to the 10th. I play basketball, softball. I went to districts in basketball.
Hey.
Gold division softball. I run, cross country.
Dang. Softball, track, basketball, you just all around, huh? You play
Yes.
flag football too?
They don't got a team yet, but when they get
You-
one, I'm
you-
play.
Okay.
She gonna increase her chances.
That's right.
What you want to be when you grow up? You only got about a few more years, y'all.
Right now, I want to be a realtor.
Mm.
Get that money,
Mm.
that commission money.
Okay. There we go.
All right, so guys, we're talking to the young ladies tonight. We had our young men on about a month or so ago, and we were talking to them about just life in general and some of the pressures that they face as young people in today's society. We want to hear from the young ladies tonight. You know, they're the same age group as my son, so I'm kind of really interested to hear what they have to say because, you know, there's a generational gap, and there's some things we may or may not understand just because we don't experience it or haven't experienced it. So I want them to feel free to share as much as they do. I want them to talk more than us, enlighten us, educate us, and help us understand and bridge the gap between our generation and yours.
That's right.
What I've noticed with the young lady,
Yes.
it's like a lot of fighting, a lot of what do you all call it? Keyboard bullying.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Cyberbullying.
Okay.
Or they call it
Put
keyboard
us
tough.
hip. Make us hip.
Keyboard gangsters.
Keyboard gangsters.
Keyboard
yeah.
gangsters. That's
See-
what it is.
See,
Cyberbullying. I don't know.
that's what y'all
Okay.
call it. No, so they also call it keyboard gangsters. People that just like to have
Yeah.
keyboard
Slang.
and be messy and all that stuff. So what? Let me ask y'all a question. Because y'all in this age range, and these girls seem to be fighting more than the boys. What
Yes.
they so mad about, bro?
Yes.
Boys.
They
Yeah.
mad about boys?
A lot of
Elaborate.
a lot of people fight over boys. Somebody messing with somebody, or somebody being messy over a boy. It's just all over a boy. But
Somebody boy messing with the whole city and they want to prove that they the one. They
yeah,
the main.
So y'all talking about.
So y'all fighting each other because the boy playing y'all?
Or like,
I ain't said y'all.
yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
but-
the age group.
let me see how I can put
Go ahead. Just like with this one situation, I used to come to the school, and it was about the boys, and all the girls, and pretty much fighting over the boys and being mad. It wasn't you. It was the girls that was around, and it was about some boys, and one of them was mad about they messing with them. Or how does that go? Like, do the boys be egging this on and starting it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what be going on?
like, so say like if me and you friends, right?
Okay.
And then it's a boy, and then he talking to you, and then he talking to me, and then we find out, and then it just turned into a fight, and then other people egg it on, and he egg it on, and then it's just.
But my question is, why y'all fighting each other? If he
Ain't
the
not
one,
jumping in.
Being mad at the dude.
you know what I'm saying? Like
They be like peer pressure you to make you feel like you got to.
your peers make you feel like you got to fight the other girl because
The boy is mainly.
oh, the
Doing
boy.
it maybe they're doing it to impress the boy.
Oh, the
Right.
boy. So the boy is encouraging the fighting over him. So that makes him feel like he's somebody,
man,
right?
yeah.
Oh.
Really?
You know how two
Keep
male
going.
lions fight over the woman in the wild, and that's kind of I get the same thing, but it's
Yeah,
reversed
I
with the
don't
girl.
like
So
Discovery.
do he end up? So is it whoever wins or something like that?
No, he gonna
like,
still mess with both of them.
So what is the point in fighting each other?
I don't know.
and when y'all saying mess with, and at y'all age, and we're talking about now y'all going to high school, or things.
14, 15, 9th, 10th grade.
What are we talking messing with? So are these they kind of like promiscuous, or they kind of like doing stuff, smooching, things like that, kissing, hugging, and stuff like that? Whatever. This is what's going on with y'all age group. Okay.
Oh, well, I mean, you know good and
Right,
goddamn well.
I know, I'm
I'm age group because it was going on with us in our age group.
I wasn't
At
doing it.
14, girl, bye. I was.
It
That's
was
why I
the
be asking my
dudes
son.
fighting over girls, trying to impress the girls. But now it's like the girls fighting over the boys,
They
trying
are.
to impress the boys.
But the boy ain't impressed because he's the one that's
Edging it
instigating
on.
Exactly.
the fight.
Right.
Exactly. So is he really impressed? So this is what.
Have you ever fought over a boy? Have you ever fought over a boy? Okay.
Y'all haven't.
Have you ever fought over anybody? All right.
Okay.
All right. So why do you? Okay. So that's one reason. They can't just be fighting over boys. Like, why do you think everybody is so on edge to where everything turns into a fight? Okay, so my son went to Ferndale High School, right? 9th grade. I'm talking about these 9th graders were setting up fights and setting up the video. They had appointments for fights.
Oh yeah, I know.
No,
Yeah.
literally.
Oh.
And they would go to this prohibited area, fight, videotape it, edit it, put it on social media and all this type of stuff. Like, what is the whole? Is it for the likes? Is it for the views?
That, yeah. Everybody got a I don't care attitude, so
Really?
yeah.
So, and Mac is right because I had her and Paul Robeson, and I had her brother in Mumford at the time. And so not getting called up there for the girl stuff, like Mac said, it's so much anger. But I saw these videos. They showed me 2 videos. And my bad, because when I first saw the videos of another little chocolate kid, just like her, had the same hairstyle, whatever, thought it was her. And I'm just like, she's like, it's not me. So I watched the video. And I saw them saying ops. They kept on saying the ops, and it was like one group right here and the other one right here. But as these kids started to come in, I started to be in all their face. I didn't care what parent came in, nothing, whatever. Tell me why y'all so angry. So I can see, where can we start? Can we crack, that part of in the core of why y'all so angry.
So why are y'all so angry?
Oh, I wasn't angry about nothing.
Not
No,
you
but-
per se, but your peer group.
generation.
What? So okay, we got boys. We got. What else? Like, are y'all in competition with each other? Is it bullying? Did y'all ever see the movie Mean Girls?
Yeah.
I ain't watching.
I had to
that.
watch it for college, and it was like, I'm like, oh my God. But it seems like that's the same stuff that's going on. Like, it's like the clicky groups, right? Everybody clicks up in groups. Y'all still got the cliques and the bourgeois and the jigaboos and the wannabes. Y'all probably don't know them terms, but
Ops.
y'all still got, ops. Y'all got ops.
I had to learn that when I went to the schools. Like, okay, yeah, so we called it the things that we called
The
it.
real question is, what do you think is attributing to the violence other than boys?
I feel like it be one person have a problem with one person, so they friends they think they make themselves angry for that point, and then they be the ones that be like, come on, let's go get them.
So they just over exaggerate and just
hyping it up for no reason.
And then you feel like you gotta live up to the hype.
Yeah.
And then don't nobody even really know why the hell nobody fight.
Right.
Yeah.
Why y'all fighting? I don't know. She said, and then she said, and then she said, and then I said, and then I had to back what I said.
Yep.
So
How-
we just really fighting for what?
For what? How would you put into things, whatever? So, Saya really hit it on the head. They pretty much like egging it on and trying to encourage you. So what were some of the things that was brought to you to say, hey, we just click, or hey, we just group, whatever stuff? How was it going with you?
I was already friends with the girls, and then when I got to the school, like they already had beef from 6th grade, and then
Beef in the
Beef.
6th grade.
Yeah.
yeah, so me and one of the girls got into it over TikTok, and then we was arguing, and then the other group of girls came to me like, oh, I got beef with her too, and then we just
So y'all ganged up against the girl?
no, it was a group of them.
It was a group of them.
Mhm.
So it was like Clash of the Titans, huh?
So, with this social media, you said TikTok. Let me ask both of y'all. So, how did these beefs start? Because I noticed that everything that happens is shared to social media, like D-Max says, for the likes, some things like that. So, how do y'all get the beefing on? How does beef start on social media? Does it start with judging you or talking about you, or how does this go?
People from school bring it to the internet, and they get to talking about you, and then
Nah, I've seen that. I've seen that with my own child. Because I'm like, dude, who are you arguing with?
Right.
Do you even know these people, first of all? Yeah, they go to my school. Okay, well, I'm just saying, like, y'all arguing over, like, nothing type stuff. The stuff... Nah, okay, so let me say this. To me, at
Right.
age 53, it's nothing. But apparently, to you all's peers, whatever the talk about me is so serious. Like, whatever happened to sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Words really freaking matter to y'all, don't they?
Yeah.
No.
No? Not
Okay,
you?
okay.
You don't care what they say.
Okay.
Say talk all you want.
Yeah.
I'm about
Okay.
to be a star.
It's
Just
like
ain't
that.
gonna
It's
go.
like people can talk all they want to, but
Mm-hmm.
then when you around a group of people, they get to trying to punk you in front of them people. So them people gonna think they can punk you, and that's just
So
not
now
how I
it's
am.
dignity. Like, you're not about to embarrass me and talk to me crazy.
Yeah, because
and
they
I don't
gonna
do...
think you could do it too. And
So it's like when you go to prison. Now I don't hope y'all don't never go to prison, and I've never been in prison, but I've seen some stuff.
Right.
So you go to prison and you can't go in there like, you ain't tough, right? You can't let nobody come up to you and punk you, because then everybody else think they can come up to you and punk you too.
Right. Right.
So if you don't stand up for yourself and fight back, then that makes you what? In y'all's terminology,
What's y'all time? Yeah.
something you can say on air.
you could say that makes me scary.
Scary. Is the simp? Is that a word y'all use?
Not for
No. I am so
Weak.
far out of touch. All right. Well,
yeah.
weak, a punk,
Okay, let me ask y'all this. So, do y'all?
a sus.
Yeah.
I've heard that. A
yeah.
sus,
Sissy,
right?
or did
Not
it say-
sissy, but a
we used to
sus.
say that.
S-U-S, right?
Oh, I
Suspect.
haven't.
Suspect.
Suspect.
Really?
Sus.
Right. I'm with you.
I'm probably not even right.
I don't know about that one, Nasaya. Okay, so we're talking about how these things start. Let me ask you guys this. So when you coming in, let's say you're a new student at school, or these groups, whatever, are they attacking you all for they feel like appearance? You're not dressing like them. Things like that. Do y'all get faced with those type of things? Like as cause we talked to young men about that. And it did. Like you'll have on Jordans and this and that. You're not, saying, with the end up to par and stuff like that. Do y'all also go through the same things as far as the way you guys dress, have your hair, things like that?
I feel like if you dress in a certain way, some people gonna see you and look at you like the weakling, and they gonna think they can pick on you so they can up their status.
Really? Up they status?
Only but based on you just dressing a certain
Yeah.
way?
They gonna look how you. Yeah.
So
Really?
if I came in there with just some old non-brand, no-name, old wrinkle shit,
Most
then
definitely.
that I'm subject to
You're
get
getting
fucked.
bullied.
Yeah, excuse my language. We have minors in the building,
Right.
but this is a true podcast. We try to keep it real.
Okay.
But okay, because the boys were saying if you don't have on a particular pair of jeans or a particular pair of
Yeah.
gym shoes, then you ain't it. And he said once he got that one pair of gym shoes, even though he didn't get that much else, when he got that one pair of gym shoes, he was just like, oh, I'm in there now. Like, so do you all identify yourselves?
Right. Do
Because
y'all-
girls into these Jordans and gym shoes just as much
They
as
are.
fellas now,
That's right. They are.
Talk to us.
Oh, I don't care how I dress. Like I don't care what people think. So
You
when
said
it
the
comes
clothes
to
don't
shoes,
make you. You make
yeah,
the clothes.
I don't like gym shoes. So
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, I don't care what people.
So
think
what you
about
wear?
that. I wear Crocs or
Oh, and
slides.
slide-
I don't like them shoes.
You a hoodie in the
Yeah.
summertime,
Yes.
shorts in the wintertime.
Could y'all
In the wintertime.
Can they
Yeah.
help us
Crocs
with
in the
that? We
wintertime.
really trying to understand that. What is up with y'all with these sweatshirts and slides and stuff?
Because I tried it one day. No, I tried it one day. It was hot. And I couldn't understand why my son had a little hoodie. I'm
Yeah.
like, let me just put this hoodie on and go outside and see it. But
I used to
does it
lose
protect
weight.
me from the sun? But it don't. And I'm like, dude, I'm hot. Like,
Right.
are you not? Why are you not hot? Is it a fashion
But
statement?
for
Is
me,
it-
like when I go out in a hoodie and I'm going to do something and it's hot outside, I don't really think about being hot. So like I be doing everything else and I don't be like I don't know.
It's a
You
mental
must
thing?
not be a sweater.
Yeah, she is. She has to lay up under the air one night, no matter how.
All right. I want both of you ladies to give us one example of a time where you were pressured by your peers. I'm not saying you had to succumb to the pressure. You could tell us what the outcome was. But give us a situation where at some point in your journey as a preteen teen where you were pressured by your peers to either do something or not.
Let me see.
So you in the sports world. So does that present a different type of pressure?
Yeah.
It does.
But I mean, I don't know. Let me see. I don't really, cause I don't really let people pressure me.
Yeah,
You don't let-
I don't let people
neither
tell me
one
what
of
to
you
do.
have you ever been a peer pressurer?
No.
No? Okay. So peer pressure is just off the table for this conversation. So y'all not peer pressured. But it's an inherent peer pressure because you said if somebody punk you and your friends around and you can't let that slide because your friends egging it on or they
No, like no, not my
or
friends.
you don't want to look like that in front of your friends or to the other
No,
people,
I don't
right?
care about what my friends
Okay.
think. It's like if say I didn't know y'all and some girl just came up to me like pressing me and everybody just looking at me like I'm gonna have to stand up for myself because nobody about to just be looking at me like, oh, she weak or she.
That's
this
a
bad.
protective thing and not a pressure thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that
Cause I
makes
see
sense.
Cause I see what you're saying.
Mhm.
So you're still trying to look a certain way in front of the people. Like I said, y'all, they looking at y'all to see what y'all reaction is gonna be. So that's still some type of pressure. What D-Mac was trying to explain. Y'all saying it's more of a protective thing, but in a sense, it still is because it's like y'all looking like, oh, they
Because it's
Yeah,
still
pressure to
image. It's
protect
still
yourself.
image
right.
related, right?
Right.
Because even while it's protective, I can't look a certain way. I can't look weak. I can't look like a simp.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's pressure in that statement to me.
It
you
is.
know what I'm saying?
It is.
That might be a little too deep.
No, you know what?
So what is your biggest challenge?
Mm.
What's y'all's biggest challenge in 2024 in today's society? What is your biggest challenge being a teenager in 2024 today?
Being pretty and having nice things. That's what I say.
That's your biggest challenge?
Like,
Being pretty?
wait, what you mean?
Like what challenges do you all face as teenagers? As teenage girls? Now what you said could be very valid, right? Because as teenage girls there's a pressure to look a certain way. There's a pressure to be a certain weight, to have a certain body type, right? There's a pressure to present in a certain way, right? So that could be valid what you said. Like there's pressure to be pretty. Is it pressure to be pretty or to be suave or whatever?
It is.
It
What-
is.
What
And
happens?
so what happens when you don't feel pretty?
I don't know.
Do you feel differently? If you don't feel differently, do you present differently? Do you act differently?
Yeah.
No? Do they treat you differently? Let's say you went to school with your hair done this way versus your hair when you went to Tat's house. How would you be treated differently?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty is a thing. The pressure to be pretty, the pressure to be what?
Uphold your image, basically.
Yeah.
Really? And so this image, what is it that they you have to? Because I see it's a lot of body shaming. It's always gonna be somewhere it's in body shaming. So what's this image that you guys have to stand up to? What's the standard? What's the image? What is it they expect you guys to look like, or you're presentable if you look like what?
It's really just the clothes and the name brands and
Name
the hairstyle.
brand.
Okay, so I want the camera, Mark, somehow put this camera on her and her. Can you do that?
Just the two of them, no.
Okay, but you can toggle, right? Okay, so we have two very different physically presenting teenage girls, right?
Right.
And it doesn't mean anything. It just means that this is how I present. This is how I dress.
Mm-hmm.
You have a ponytail, you got to fit it, right? Do you experience any type of shaming because you don't look the feminine girl role? No?
No.
They respect you? Do you feel any pressure within the arena of female sports to be to present a certain way?
Nah, it's
No.
really just fight to the top.
Just who?
Just get to the top. For
Get to the top?
the best.
Okay.
Okay. Nevaeh, what about you?
Say it again. Ask the question.
You said there's pressure to be pretty. Talk to me about that.
Like that's where a lot of fighting come from too. Like you go
Okay.
to a school and sometimes they pick on you because you pretty or because you have nice things, and some girls won't like that, and they just pick on you.
Why, they think you bougie and stuck up and all
Yeah,
that
a
stuff?
lot of girls think that.
So do the girls now? So I'm gonna tell y'all a story long time ago. I went to Cass Tech, right?
See?
And there was this group of girls that were like they were like, I can't even remember the name of them, but they were, remember Kenya Moore, who won Miss USA? Those years, so I went to Cass Tech. But she was among this sophisticated upper echelon group of girls that had all the name brand, all the hair and lashes and nails, and I was a nerd, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely didn't fit into that group, right? But I guess that it hasn't changed. There's still pressure. The part you don't care, like
No, I don't
you don't
care.
care what no. So you function from a place of, both of y'all seem like y'all function from a place of high self-esteem. You seem like you function from a place of self-confidence, and you seem as if you really don't care if people accept you or not.
No, I don't.
You know,
Not at all.
and why is that?
Cause as long as I'm comfortable and as long as I care about myself and stuff like that.
Ding. Why doesn't it matter to you?
Cause I know I'm gonna be successful, and everybody cannot go there. So
She got that superstar look, y'all.
For
She got
real.
the hat, the shades.
I need them shades.
And she got her head up. Like, they really, like, y'all impressing me. I love the confidence, because a lot of young women y'all's age are not as confident as you all present.
Right.
And they're really trying to please other people and trying to pacify other people and really don't even know who they are themselves. So if I asked you a question, Nevaeh, who are you? What's your answer?
Me? What you mean?
Hey, you said self-identified, huh? Who are you?
I'm Messiah.
She Messiah.
I love it. Nevaeh, and I have a little cute story. I remember when I had them when they were younger, and I was sitting there and I was online. I was doing some of my homework, and at the time I think I was in the University of Phoenix, so I'm sitting there doing my homework and stuff. And I said, I need to come up with another business. I said, I need another business name, and they had to be, her Marco had to be about 3 and 4, and she sat across from me at the table and she looked at me and she was like, it should be Queen, whatever it is, Queen Tattoo, cause you the queen. And I looked and I'm like, huh? And she's like, yeah, cause you the queen. And I said, you the prince, and you the princess. I said, what made you? I'm looking at this 3 or 4 year old. I'm like, really? And it let me know that she was paying attention and things like that. And it's like, speak highly of yourself, and she's been that way. Because I've always, let them know they better think highly of themselves when they get up. You go in there, you have a reason to smile and to feel great about yourself. Unfortunately, I had to come. I used to go to their schools because a lot of girls were, full of anger, and she was around some of these girls. But let me ask y'all this: y'all saying y'all see these things and what these people would do, how they attack people, bully, shame them, things like that. When you guys have seen these things happen to some of the other peers and things like that, have you all ever went to those very ones that's being picked on, there's other young ladies and stuff that's being bullied or whatever, have you guys actually went to encourage them? Have you ever befriended someone that y'all saw didn't have the confidence that you guys have to actually boost them up? Have y'all ever been in that type of situation, and what have you done?
I have. I've tried because, like, I'm a nice person, but sometimes some people just, you kind of see why
They deserve what they got.
Yeah.
You feel
Okay.
like.
Okay. Okay. What about you?
Somebody was getting bullied at Paul Robeson, and now she my friend.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
What'd you do?
sometimes it's best to mind your business.
How
I
did you
just-
handle it?
I just let her start hanging around me and my friend group.
Okay.
So when she started
So they
hanging
knew
around
not to
us,
mess with y'all. Cause tell us about that time.
what time?
That time when you called your bro.
Oh, it was just like when I was at Old Redford, it was this gay boy, and he was going back and forth telling one group something and telling my group something, and he was trying to get us to fight. And when we all came in the classroom, like it was gonna be that, but when we came to see
Y'all
the real
realized
reason,
he was playing the game?
yeah, he was lying to them, and then he was lying to us. So I was mad, and I just got my brother, like, and then, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
Let me ask y'all a question. Tat, how old are you?
46.
Mark, how old are you?
43.
And I'm 53. Well, I'll be 53 in December. And you are 14 and you're 15. That's a long gap, right?
Yep.
Do y'all feel like we as our generation understand y'all's struggle as teenagers?
in a way.
In a way? How?
And tell us how. Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's honestly the same thing, but just under, like, different circumstances. Like, our generation has, like, a different mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a whole different mindset. Totally different.
Y'all
mindset.
different. Y'all generation has a different mindset than ours. Explain, like, what's the difference between y'all's mindset and ours?
I feel like you guys had, like, a more mature and, you feel me?
She said, you feel me?
Yeah, I love her. I love how she's just so cool.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Y'all had a more mature mindset, and y'all was all, like, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And our generation is really a more I don't care and,
Rah.
yeah, ghetto.
Okay.
Everybody want to be hood.
I feel like sometimes y'all don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Only because like we can't tell y'all everything. Like
So what? So let me ask you a question, because I really want to know this, because I struggle with this with my own son. He's 14, going on 15 next month, and you know I get the one word responses to everything. You know, like how was your day? Good. How was driver's ed? Good. What'd y'all do today? Not much. You know, just real basic, and it's like almost I'm a dentist trying to pull teeth. Why do you all feel that you can't tell us? Because as a teenager, I'm gonna be very honest, we can all attest to this, Mark and Tat. We probably didn't tell our parents everything either,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But y'all don't tell us nothing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, do I need to call the teacher to find out how the school day
Right.
was?
I'm like, Mama, you the ops.
Right.
Right.
And you know
Is that
what?
Mama shit like.
That's how we feel. Do y'all look at us sometimes as we ops and we don't get it, and we just out to like our efforts to kind of guide you and lead you and all that stuff? Does it seem like we're against you? Like, talk
No,
to us.
I
You're the fun police.
like
Right.
say if something happened to me and she be like, "How was your day?" and I'd be like, "Good," or if something happened, I ain't tell her because I know she gonna try to go up to the school, you know, talk to the people, and that's just gonna be embarrassing on my end because they gonna be like, "Oh, she done went home and snitched, and she done went home and did this and did that."
Oh,
So
you know what?
it's
Because my son, one day he came home and told me something, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm going in there with you tomorrow
Yeah.
morning to the office." Mom, no, I got it. I'm like, "No."
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
do y'all think that? So do y'all think? I see what she's saying.
So
like
we
an
too
embarrassment.
reactive?
Yes, that's what I asked. We are.
And we know y'all.
So we
care,
need to just
so-
listen
Oh, she said she
Yeah.
know y'all we care though.
and
Okay.
not react is what y'all need from
Yes.
us. Okay, because you know what I'm
Do you feel the same way?
key word,
Yeah.
snitch. Something that so y'all, and that's a problem. You come home and tell us something once, another problem, because they not.
I gave her a bad,
Son came up in the home. What did you do there with you tomorrow? Defend.
and from a side. That's
Playing the
the tone. You,
like to get up specifically. Does she do to help your day set?
She'll make me some tea or some coffee. Like I go to.
do it because I know how I am, and you rush me, whatever and stuff, everything thrown off, and I look at you like I'm not doing my cereal, and then I'll be making them a hot meal, like I try to like all the time, or we stop somewhere at Tim Hortons or something and get something, but I start them off with some good fluids and stuff, and then I also tell them to pray. I also make them sit and pray over everything.
Do y'all think positive affirmations are corny?
No.
Cause I wrote some stuff on my son's mirror like, I am brave, I am strong. He's like, who wrote this? Trying to build his confidence and all that type of stuff, and he just looking at me like, Mom. And he took the shit off the mirror. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, is it corny? Cause I be trying different stuff, but I be like,
and see, I think it's different with a young man. See, let me ask y'all, do y'all think affirmations like getting up, you are wonderful, you know what I'm saying, hold your head up straight, things like that, do that help y'all work? Do y'all think it's beneficial?
Yeah.
Okay.
very, encouraging, right?
Oh.
Like she got her mom's full support.
Yay.
Now I'm on the outside looking in, right?
Okay.
But see, when I was growing up, a lot of people thought I had my mom's full support, but that was the outside looking in. It
Right.
wasn't reality.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I'm glad to hear that you all have. So let's get a little deeper.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Okay.
I'm with it. The little bit is that. And how does that impact you?
It really don't.
You don't
Okay.
feels the void.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you never really, for real, need them.
You don't need it. You don't feel like you still feel like you don't need it. No. So what
I
if you
applaud
became
you for-
this
for being
Olympic
strong.
gold medalist softball player, and he decided, that's my baby. You know what I mean? Once you made it to where you want to go, how would you respond?
I mean, I will make sure he good and straight because he been through a lot. So
Okay.
I'll make sure he good. But
She got such a compassionate heart. That's compassion.
I love you.
That's the ability to step out of yourself and understand the plight of somebody else. That's heavy. That's a testament to your mother because
That
she had to
is.
instill that into you. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
What about you, Nevaeh? You got both your parents in your life?
My dad, not so much.
Mhm.
Like I speak to him, but he's not like with me.
Okay.
My mama, she there, but she not like.
Mm.
Like sometimes I call her if I need something, she'll get it. Sometimes she won't. Sometimes she'll say she'll do something for me. Sometimes she don't. So, but I stay with my grandma though.
Okay.
But like,
That's right.
so
How does that? Do you mind talking about that?
sure.
Okay. How does that impact you? Do you feel that you're missing out on something or missing anything?
I love staying with my grandma because I'm not a people person.
Okay.
So I just love being at home, like somewhere where I'm comfortable at, because I don't like being around a whole bunch of people or at people's houses or something. So I just like being there with my grandma. That's it. So I don't feel like I'm missing out on nothing. I don't be doing nothing. So
And
So
I'm
do you
proud of both of y'all.
do you all feel that if you had an consistent active father and or mother in your life that life would be a little less stressful?
not for real.
No.
I don't
No.
think it will make a difference.
I think in your case, you have a lot of people that have stepped up in their absence, right? And you have one of the most, $1 million. You understand what I'm saying? To raise a child and to love a child. And to build that child up. And I see, even when she got out the car to come to the studio with me, her mom was like, love you. She's like, all right.
Oh, that's how they be doing. You see how now Mark will be like, oh my God, but
Tell her what sign you are.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Hey.
that's a mean to you.
When people say I love you, I'll be like, all right.
Yeah, at the schools they say when I walk in, they be like, they go mom, they be like, listen, whatever it is that you be doing, I think she's trying to be like just like you, whatever. And I smile because I know it has to be a good thing. Also, I love what you said. Like you said, you'll still look out for your dad, things like that. And I know that she's the same way. If y'all made it big, things like that, whatever, y'all would still look out because it just goes to show y'all character in your heart. You know what I'm saying? So for one, I applaud y'all for that. For two, I want to say, I don't ever want y'all to feel bad for people that are absent because sometimes, what if they were around things like that, it could be a whole lot worse for you guys. You understand what I'm saying? So actually, God has probably protected y'all actually, you know what I'm saying, kept y'all from some things that you didn't need to be around anyway.
Mm-hmm,
You know? So I'm glad for your mom. I root her on. Haven't met her. Give her a hug for me later
She's
on.
an awesome lady.
I know she sound like it too. And,
Yeah.
and I see that's where you get it from. You understand? This one here, I'm very thankful for my sisters, my family, Shanita, Chisa, and all of us. It takes a village. And sometimes a village could be 1 or 2 people. You don't have to be a whole bunch of people. You know, but for y'all to be, I love that, for y'all to be how y'all are sitting here, great.
As parents, pseudo parents, communicate with y'all in a way that will elicit more information than a one-word response. Like, I really want to know that. I really want to know that he can talk to about engage me. Understanding.
There we go.
Natalie,
Am I like
alien.
Yeah,
I don't feel like I'm of this earth.
yeah.
I really don't. Beady, 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 come get me.
So do y'all also feel, if we do, like for certain parents, and if we're feeling like they just not telling me something and not want to know, so do y'all also feel that sometimes if we constantly actually asking things, to sometimes just leave it alone? You know what I'm saying? Would it be better if we just leave it alone sometimes? Would that also help? And would it make y'all come back later on like, you know what? Let me kick it with you about that, or let me tell you what's going on.
I feel like my son be thinking he on a witness stand and I'm the prosecutor.
Yes,
interrogating
yes,
him.
yes.
And I probably am
Yes.
that way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out how do I change my approach so that I can hear from my child. You know what I'm saying?
Well, for me, it was like if my mama say, "How you doing?" and then I like try to tell her, or then she get on the phone with somebody, and like I'm talking, she not even listening.
So it's
now
a
I just, like,
disinterest.
yeah, like now I just like.
Disinterest shuts you down?
Mhm.
Well, I'm super interested, so I'm still trying to figure out why he shut down. You know, what about you? Like, okay, so you know me, right? You've seen me in the barber classes and my approach, and I'm very direct, da-da-da-da-da. How, I need y'all to give me an advice as a parent, right? How do I change my approach, my questioning, my line of questioning, so that my son is comfortable sharing?
sometimes like me and my mom, sometimes when it's something like I don't know, I wouldn't really like usually talk to her about. We talk to each other like we friends. So I walk up to like, "Hey girl," and she be like, "What's up?" And we just like we friends.
So y'all need so a lot of us in this generation, we say things like, "I ain't your friend, I'm your parent."
Right.
But
Sometimes
y'all still
we need
need
that
that
friend.
friendship element,
Yep,
right?
Absolutely.
That helps.
Y'all still need that friendship element. Because I think we go from one extreme to the next.
Yes.
So like, I ain't your friend, I'm your
Yes.
mama. But there's a balance that you all
And
need
then you
for
want
us
to turn
have,
around and
right?
trust you and talk to you
Right.
like a friend.
Right.
Y'all want to be
Yep.
He's like, you want me to open up to you, but you always a parent.
Yeah.
Can I open up to you as my friend? Like, just being, so parents basically, we have to realize that it's not that we have to just be their friend. That's just a
Right.
component of who we are as a parent.
Right.
We have to be their friend,
That's
but
right.
we also have to be their parent, and there's a balance.
Trail. So they was doing this big TikTok thing where I saw the parents was allowing the kids to say whatever they want about them and get it out how they felt about them, about all type of things. Discipline them. You remember that TikTok thing that was going on? So I had them 3 sitting there. I said, y'all are allowed this time to say whatever it is y'all feel about me, and if I pissed y'all off, whatever feeling y'all had, I don't know about, whatever, don't sugarcoat nothing, whatever. And I let them 3 rip me up. I put it on TikTok because it's a TikTok thing, whatever and stuff. But I let them open up, and then also it helped because they're just like, whew. She sat there for a second like this. She was kind of like smart, like, yeah, right, you know. But it did with me allowing them, and I told them I gave them a pass. Tell me how you ever felt about me that I don't know about, and they ripped me up. Stuff I did not know. And I said, y'all talk to each other about this, and they yeah.
I tried that with my son, and he wasn't with it. He wouldn't try it. He wouldn't do it. And I was like, damn.
Because he know how.
I'm like, does he think he gonna be in trouble?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because
He's like, I don't
I'm
trust
that.
this.
He's like, nah, nigga, no.
You don't play. So you playing don't come off right.
Because that's how she was at first.
You know what I'm saying? So I think, I've learned something. So I need to relax.
Yes.
I need to relax.
You're Sergeant D Mac.
Yeah, I need to be in the troop line with him when the cadence is being called, right?
Yeah.
I need to come right back to where you are instead of trying to bring you to where I am.
Right.
So there's credence to the statement, meet them where they are,
Right.
right?
Right.
Because I think my parenting style has been, I'm trying to bring you to
Raise
where
him.
I am.
Raise him.
Yeah,
right?
you know what I'm
Raise
saying?
him
Yeah,
up.
and I'm trying to mature you and I'm trying to grow you, but he's like, hold up.
I'm here.
You're trying to take me above where I'm at,
Right.
but I need you to come and meet me where I'm at. So I've learned something from y'all tonight. I appreciate that. I'm gonna change my approach.
Wow. And that approach is everything.
It is.
Approach is everything.
Because, yeah, like I really learned something like this.
Are you guys? Do you guys feel pressured nowadays with things changing, things like that, as far as coming from pandemic to schools and things like that, the school system? Do you, as young ladies, get pressure from the teachers and things like that? Do y'all see, or are they not engaged? Do they uplift you all?
Do y'all think they care about y'all?
Right.
Depends on the teacher.
And she said no so quick.
Wait,
Okay.
Talk to us
not
about
from
it.
Not the school or reference. Them teachers like.
It
None
really
of them.
depends on the person.
So usually, like in your educational career, right? You come in contact with at least one teacher
Right.
who had an impact, right?
Right.
Who was not like all the others. Did you ever
Yeah, it's
encounter
always
that
that one teacher.
You did encounter that
Yeah.
one? Okay. As long as you can encounter that one, lean on that. Glean on that, glean everything you can from that teacher, right? Because some are in it for,
Facts.
but some are in it to get their student loans paid off. They have this new little initiative where if you work in a at-risk school for 2 years, all of your student loans will be paid off. So some of these teachers who are in at-risk schools really don't want to be there. They just want their student
you can
loans paid
tell.
off. And you can tell.
Yeah.
How can you tell the difference between a good teacher and a bad teacher? Or a teacher that cares and a teacher that really don't give a doggone?
Well, you can tell.
Mm-hmm. So come on, go deeper. Like, so if they actually teach, what's actually teaching?
Go up to the board. They hand you out the work. Go up to the board, show you how to do it,
Mm-hmm.
and then help you if you need help.
Mm-hmm.
And then other teachers, they just give you the work, tell you to do it. Look it up.
Or it's the way
Look
like
it
you
up.
come to the school, like
Mhm.
some to.
I mean,
So do you think that maybe the students contribute to their attitude?
Yeah.
kinda.
So maybe you're the good student that won't disrespect them, right? But there's a plethora of students around you that are disrespecting them and fighting them and just degrading them and all that type of stuff. So how do you all expect them to respond to the disrespect, whether it's coming from you or not?
I honestly call somebody, get them
Yeah.
removed. I
Yeah.
don't really think you can do because everybody's so soft now. They
Yeah.
call their parents.
Right.
And
Right.
the parents come
Right.
up there like rah rah.
Right.
Everybody.
I had a teacher. I called a teacher one day. She was like, and she was trying to. I said, "Ma'am, no, I'm on your side in
Right.
this situation." I said, "I
Just
agree
came
with
up
you,"
here hot.
and I
Exactly.
had to
Default.
diffuse her. It's true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, ma'am, I'm not calling you to go off on you. So let's relax the conversation.
Right. I will
But
say,
I think it's a hard job to be a student today,
yes,
and I think it's a hard job to be a teacher
it
today.
is.
Would y'all agree that it's hard to be teachers teaching y'all's generation?
Yeah, cause people like at Paul Robeson, they snatched her wig off. They
Yeah.
sprayed fart spray in the room. They took
Yeah.
pictures of her, posted her on the internet.
Yeah.
They found her Facebook.
And what was that?
or-
3 hours after the principal had an assembly and told them what not to do. 3 hours later, they all did it and got suspended on the spot, right? So I asked when I got there to get him and make him clean out his locker so he can come home and finish 9th grade at the dining room table. Since you keep going into school choosing violence and acting like you ain't got no home training,
Hello?
let's come home and regroup.
That's right.
Right, so he finished 9th grade at home, but I asked the friend group that was there while everybody was waiting for their parents. I said, "Who is the voice of reason in this friend group?" All y'all were at this same assembly where she said, "Don't do this,"
Right.
and all maybe we shouldn't.
Facts.
Are y'all that person in your friend group?
Yeah, I don't.
You
I ain't
not?
lie.
Like,
I'll just let you do what you do.
You let them do what you do and you make your own choice. I feel that.
Okay.
yeah,
So you are that person in your friend group. You might not be the person to tell them what to do,
Right.
but you make your own individual decision, right? Be accepted and be grouped. And so I do what the group does, because I know my son got home training, and for you to just blatantly outright disobey the principal 3 hours later, and you one of the 10 people, and I'm trying to negotiate with her like, ma'am, he just got off of a suspension.
Right.
She's like, no, that's it, I'm done.
That's right. That's right.
You're going to come home and think about it, and
Yeah.
understand that there's consequences for your actions.
Yeah, that's right. I'm with you on that.
This has been an awesome conversation. I want to thank Nevaeh and Nasaya for coming and openly sharing with us their thoughts and perspectives, and they helped me tonight. I hope they helped some parents, and I hope they helped some other teenagers.
That's right.
So what we do at the end of our show is we go around the table and we give our final thoughts. I want to start with you guys. You can talk for this conversation tonight.
I feel like for the parents, sometimes also like if your kid not talking to you because something that got to do with school, like don't always be on the teacher's side, because sometimes we really don't be doing stuff, and then y'all still be on the teacher's side, and that just like make us like don't want to talk to y'all, like, because it's like
You just gonna take their side anyway.
yeah.
I feel like with that, the parents like go based on the generation and be like, so you be hanging out with such and such, so they automatically think that you doing the same thing too.
Yeah, I be saying that. My son would be like, Mom, my friends are not like that. I don't know. I don't know your friends.
To the teenagers that are out there, and I hope that you guys have great support. And if you do have parents that are, you know what I'm saying, like heavily involved and really do care, and you know that, open up to them and let them know. And just let them know, like, hey, if you can just approach me a little bit better, you know, something like that. It's the way you come off on me, you know what I'm saying, mom or dad, you know, that makes me kind of like shut down, or the way you come and react up at the schools. Just kind of calm down. Parents, calm down some, but children, go ahead and let them know how you feel. We do care. We need for y'all to let us know what's going on, because if you don't, then we do just gonna think the way we are thinking or act the way we act. So let us know, and let us know how our reactions do affect you, you know, so that we can better approach you and do it together. I commend all the wonderful moms out there and dads and stuff out there. I do keep it going, please. And if you have children in your life, whoever you are, these kids need support. Please, y'all, let's continue supporting them, uplift them, let them know how great they are in the morning. Let them know how wonderful they are. You know, we may not be around forever, but just let them know this is to be great individuals. So affirmations are great. Parents, start putting it into your kids' head. Please do.
My final thought is, we want our children to be teachable, but we as adults have to be teachable as well.
That's right.
There is a lot to learn as adults from these youth,
Right.
just as well as there's a lot for them to learn from us. And I think if we take the posture of being teachable,
Right.
we'll have better relationships and be able to better bridge the gap between our youth and ourselves. And we out this month.
Peace.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.